Oh, it's been a fun weekend at the Big Pickle. We wrap it up with our title matches here in Scratch and Handicap. Matt Garrett taking on Josh Malloy, two veterans trying to add titles to their collections. While another veteran, Kendall Balea, is knocking on the door of being the winningest handicap division bowler ever. She's playing Alex Hughes for the handicap division title. Both of these matches just getting started. Sometime in the month of May, Mackenzie's going to play her girls title match too against Kendall. In the worst case scenario where Kendall makes the title match and Mackenzie misses the cut, she's been waiting around forever for it, but she'll eventually bowl. Kendall is giving a lot in this match. 36 is the handicap difference. But so far so good, as Alex has started with 2 opens and she started out with 2 spares, so she's made up a chunk of that already. Matthew, already the highlight reel of the day, had the only 300 game of the day earlier on. Darn near did it again last game before a solid 8 stopped him for 279. He needed most of it to make a nice effort from Kyle Ponzo, and now we're about to hear it. Let's... Oh, well, I'll have some commentary later about that nonsense. What's up? Nope. Nope. Black is his to keep. We'll make the name and date plate for you. Just stick it on. Season number 3. Awesome. Thank you for being able to make it. Details on how that invitational tournament works.
Okay. Do you know what weekend already?
The invite is Saturday, June 18th. And then the tournament of champs or non-champs is the day after. Yep, he was automatically in for that.
I'm so excited.
That's fantastic. Usually everything will be up on the website by Monday or Tuesday. That's why I'm letting them out.
Absolutely. Well, and we're not even, like, that's not even part of this for us. We're excited to be both.
Oh, that's
so thankful. I mean, like, there were tears.
Of course, you're a competitor.
I mean, I really appreciate it. I've been trying to talk my older son who's 20 years old doing this.
Come on down. Awesome.
But thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Just try it. Up. I see a smile. All right. You bet.
Leslie, your order's ready?
All right. Wrapping up with third place finisher Cameron Sager, that guy. Quick, you got 10 seconds of camera time. Go. They all clam up when the lights turn on. Right before I started the camera, Matthew said, if I missed that spare and the camera was on, I would have taken you beat me. So he does miss the spare when the camera goes on. All of a sudden he goes Mr. Serious Face. However, it's a tie game after 3 as Josh opened in his third. And they're all even through 4. Both these guys know how to win. Josh is 7-time JBT champ, while among Matt's 5 wins is that TPC 2 years ago, the most important win on our tour. So already excellent resumes will be padded, but one of them. So the all-time handicap title leader is KJ Martinez with 10. Kendall's sitting at 8. And working on 9 fast here is spare double. She has almost made up the handicap difference already. Well, heck, she has, right? Yeah. Big advantage Balea early on, but she barely got here too. She escaped from Cameron by 2 pins in the handicap semifinal, while Alex beat Hannah Holt, who also qualified for the Invitational. Last chance to do so today. Top 4 squeezed in. Kendall, the only one of the top 4 who wasn't already in. That's a Hannah Holt. That's Hannah Holt's biggest fan. That was one of my top 10 favorite cusses in JBT history. About 15 years ago, we were recording a title match, and one of the 2 handicap finalists, when the kid checked in, his parent came in all blushing and said, I don't even know why I'm paying $30 for this kid, but here you go. He's like, oh, nice to meet you too, sir. So of course the kid makes the title match, throws a strike to win. The guy was sitting next to me, he looks at me and he goes, I can't effing believe it. It's super. I don't have editing material software on this thing. This is just what I'm saying is what I'm saying, and it wasn't effing either, of course. But it just like you, it was so genuine. It was so just in the moment that it was perfect. So yeah, that was one of the better ones. But you were right up there, young lady. Tell you what, Josh has a strike working in the fifth. Kind of like yesterday, the scores were high most of the day, and then the two last title matches got squirrely. Looks like more of the same maybe starting to develop here. Here is Hughes in the fourth. Can't get that 9 to fall. 15, 16 in just a couple days from Huachuca at Desert Lanes. It's another center we'd like to go back to. I had my highest game as a PBA member at Desert Lanes. Real long time ago. Cameron, head held high, buddy. You were awesome today. Congratulations. Well done. It was front 11, 297 right out of the box, in case you were wondering, because clearly you were. Throwing a Storm La Nina right up the two-board. Those are the days. That's the shot. Boy. Dead even match. Garrett will be spare working in the sixth. Hughes finally got his second spare of the match there in the fifth. Rolling in the sixth. That's a better shot. Oh, it gets the leaner on the 10, but not the carry. Great turnout. Thank you so much to Destiny and JBT alum Nick and everybody for having us. First time back at the Pickle in quite a while. Historic center. Seen a lot of JBT history as well over the years. Alex has got to go first shooting that 10. Takes all the hook out of it, right at it. That's nicely done. That lanky body and fantastic form at the line, but wow. Modern bowling, kids, you don't need a lot of rev rate to leave a solid 9 these days.
27, customer service.
Because that ball just crashes through the pocket. Deserved better, but 9 on the board. Last regular season Arizona event. Every weekend the rest of the season has an invitational in it. It is time for the tour to get really fun. Starting in Albuquerque next week. Mikey letting Kendall have it. That whole 5-pin thing is one of my least favorite little bowling things, because if it works, I'm supposed to get a drink. And nobody ever follows through on it. It means nothing. Oh, you made it. Who cares? Give me a drink. I mean, it could be a root beer. I'm okay with that. But, it's just there's no consequence for that. That's it. Physical violence solves everything. There you go. Let's do that. That 300 got Matthew all the way up to plus 130 for 5 games today. So we bowled on a medium length SYC pattern. It's 5-to-1 ratio today. Yesterday 7.5, so a little bit trickier, a little shorter. I personally found the middles to be hooking much more in my semi-final attempts at bowling. Tricky spare here in a tricky part of the lane. Not a lot of traffic right there. He's going to go from the left side at it. A little bit of hook. Hey, oh boy. I absolutely hated the way he shot that spare, but you know what, it worked. Cactus does such a great job with its supporting its youth. They made these banners across all the lanes. For all the youth, they got these banners up here for every good accomplishment they've had. Oh, there we go. Like so and like so. Other things here. Really good job supporting the future of the game. What are you trying to do? Avoid the camera? Oh, so sorry. Oh, my bad. Did you eat all that pizza, woman?
No, but a lot of it.
Oh, okay, good. There's a nice shot from Hughes. You look pretty good. Yeah, that was okay. Tough but makeable spare from Malloy. He's a great spare shooter, and oh, I thought he had it there. Falls behind in the match by 9 with that open. Well, if Alex wants to crawl back into this match, he trails by 44 and is getting 36, so he trails by 8. This is a big opportunity for him with the strike working in the 8th frame. Get out of the way, Josh. Unable to get the strike, but leaves a makeable spare. See if Josh can rebound in his 8th frame. No, he cannot. Yes, you're there. Apparently, low side seems to be tough. 188 to 180 something one scratch yesterday, and we're right exactly on that pace again today. No trouble at all at the 610. That's how Matt should have shot the 2.5, just saying. Makeable spare for you. Oh, yes, gets the back pin out of that. Most Bowler of the Year races are not yet settled. Hunter does look to have Scratch wrapped up in Arizona, followed by Cesar, Malloy, McGowan, and Mays. They'll be your top 5 heading into the invites. Even after we add up this weekend's points, Cameron Wyman didn't bowl this weekend. He might have cost himself Bowler of the Year. As Brockton will move up. Gabe Ortega had a great day yesterday. Aiden was okay. Tyler Harden was okay. Susan Minard had a good day today. She was in 6th. She might have bumped into the top 5, getting her a bye at the Invitational. Yeah, Matt liked that shot. Pins did not react. Flat 10. And the love that shot, Pins did react. She's doing what it takes to win these handicap matches as the higher average bowler. Fill your frames, don't give your opponent a free 10 pins. She's clean through 8 with a double. As it stands, that'll be plenty. Madison Holman in complete command in girls scratch, both Arizona and tour wide. Oh, beautiful 2 frames there from Bolea. She's feeling it over there. Mandatory 10 pin from Garrett. Hang on, Bo. No trouble. While Padilla might have the biggest lead of any conference, any division with a just shy a 900-point lead in U17. I think he's going to hang on. 6 Arizona U17 wins. Nobody else has more than 2. Is he out of U17 next year? I think so, right? I think so. Two pin for Alex to shoot at. Covers it nicely. He's bowled a much better second half of this game. Marks in frames 5 through 9. Garrett up 8, spare working, 9th frame, title match, Sunday at the Pickle. That's wide. Woo, super lucky to leave only the 2 pin there. That started wide and stayed wide. That could be 2-8-10, 2-10, 2-4-10. He wanted the strike, but believe me, he's happy once he saw where that ball was hitting to only leave the 2. And if he misses it, there will be Matt's friend Rachel will be thrilled to get that on camera. That's where this came from. Three-pin count trailing 2. That in favor of Malloy, so that'll be a factor. 6 marks in a row for Hughes over there. But he's going to need a big mistake from Kendall. 158 getting to 36, so give him 194. Kendall with 9 out for 201. So Kendall should just need a decent count on the first ball here. Real nice back half of the game for 157 scratch Alex. That's on a 139 average, so he bowled well. Malloy in his 9th. Yes, sir. Oh, that 9th frame is so important because now he doesn't have to worry about counts. And with 2 more and 8, all of a sudden shuts out Garrett and wins the title. Bowling changes very quickly, don't it? 8, I think, does it. That's way more than 8. That's 3 perfect shots in frames 8, 9, and 10. Notch win number 9 of her career. She was in control for all conference bowler of the year. This will help. There's still plenty of points out there this season. Each invitational is triple points. So you can catch fire and make big moves and make big money. But she's putting herself in great position to win 3 times in a row handicap bowler of the year. And Josh puts himself in position to win the title. He's 1 strike away himself. Perfect time for the solid 10. She don't care.
Back up.
That'll happen. Can you imagine? She's like this, just this, and then all of a sudden, boing, boing, boing. Back springs all the way down to lane 30. Grabs a pizza out of somebody's hand on one of the flips. It'll be a 220-something scratch. She often saves her best for last. Comes up with big games to put the hammer down. Barely covers the 10. Who cares? It's a win. One win down, 1 win on the line on this shot. Got a wheel. Ooh! Did not get there, and Garrett's going to have a chance. The 9 was important, though, because it forced the double from Matthew. If he had gotten less than 9, Matthew might have only needed the first hit. Now it's double. This field ball doesn't matter either.
Randy, the order's ready, Randy.
Well, every bowler's dreams to throw 2 strikes in the 10th to do something meaningful. This is to win the title.
Of course, it's always
Anything less, this guy takes it.
It was really good for you.
Kendall, 1 and 2. If you want to start practice balls, do it. We're gonna fast track this match. If she's around anywhere. Matt taking a lot of extra time. He's got a nice pre-shot routine, which is a compliment and something a lot of bowlers still are learning at this age. But he's taking extra time to just envision the perfect shot, get the body in the right space, and then execute. Are you kidding me? What a nice shot. The pins don't respond. A ringing 10. I wouldn't have done anything different if I was him. That is his 5th 9 count in the last 6 frames with 0 strikes since frame number 4. And that one cost him the title. Boy, a carbon copy of yesterday's title match. Grind out 180 and grind out 180. My goodness. Disappointing finish to a great day for Matthew. But I'm telling you what do we start every tournament with? Make your spares, and that was a whiffed spare in the third that's the difference in this match. Not the double in the 10th, the 9 out in the third. Nothing else has to be different for him to win the title. Were you waiting the whole day to just crowbar that in at the right moment? Thank you very much. And you knew that one would carry. There was no doubt in anyone's mind the Phil ball would carry on that one. Good game by two tough bowlers, but Josh Malloy comes out with number 8. Wow. Immediately. Please go. 2. 1 or 2. Why don't you take 2 shots on each lane? All right, JBT bowlers and parents, we have the awards for the finalists in the 2 main divisions. In the handicap division, this is his career high finish. He did great all day. Give him a nice hand, Alexander Hughes. Scratch division runner-up had that 300 game earlier today. En route to that finish, give him a hand, Matthew Garrett. The champions of today's JBT event in the scratch division. He grinds out that win for his 8th career JBT title, Josh Malloy. 8 titles is nice, but you know what's even nicer? Number 9 for a strong performance in the handicap division, your champion, Kendall Valea.
I get 2 and 1? Wow. I know. I was like, does that mean I get 2 and 1? That'd be awesome.
Mackenzie and Kendall are going to bowl the fastest girls scratch title match in world history. They're going to strike a lot. They're not going to do a pre-shot routine. They're going to cut each other off on the approach. And we're going to get out of here. This has been a long, fun weekend. Stick around and cheer them on if you can, though.